Hey gang, welcome to J&M Sales. Today we're talking about Goodwill again. So we're doing another walkthrough. We're doing a series of these different Goodwills and Savers and different things that we run into. And we're just going to do a walkthrough and just talk about what they have and what I think about their pricing. So this specific Goodwill here is not too bad. It's been kind of picked through a little bit because after Christmas, it's kind of slowing right down with a lot of stuff coming in. But you can see they have some cool games and the prices aren't too bad. You can make some money. It depends on what the product is. You do have to do the research there on the fly. This one does not take anything back, no exchanges whatsoever. Like I looked up this one here, this item here, it looks like it was $6, only sold for 12 or 15. So with shipping, you make no money. So you just got to be careful with the shipping, guys. So if you're doing any kind of sourcing at all, either online or thrifting or yard sales or estate sales, you do got to be aware of the shipping. The shipping thing is a big deal coming up, especially in 2023. Post office is changing everything, no more flat rates, this and that. So a lot of things are happening. So just be aware of that when you go outsourcing. Just make sure. So we have some lampshades here. They have a lot. It was kind of like slim pickings, but some things will really overprice. So here's some combination VHS and DVD. I think it was DVD player, $25. That's a lot of money, guys. There's really no money to make on these. I looked these up. They're like $50. Okay, so $50 with shipping, even 60. You pay 25. Shipping is going to cost you like 30 to California, possibly the East Coast, West Coast, depending where you're from. You've got to be aware of that as well. Where you're shipping to, look at your furthest location, check out the shipping rates because either UPS or FedEx or whatever you're using, post office, the shipping is very expensive today. So it eats up about a third of the cost. You got to remember that. It is so expensive today. It's out of whack. This was at a yard sale, $5, fine. Even $8, fine. But not $25 is just no meat in the bones. Time to get them paying fees, shipping, and eBay fees or whatever platform you're shipping on. It's just expensive. So anything big and heavy, I'm trying to stay away from. And I think I recommend that for you as well. Stick with the stuff that's got some good margins to it. So if those VHS combination decks were like $10, maybe I'd think about that. But other than that, now most of the stuff's overpriced. There's a banker's lamp here. These sell decently. It had a lot of pitting on it, so I think that was like $6. Again, they sell for about 25. Again, not a ton of profit there. I did pick up this Walkman. I thought this was good. Walkman's usually good generally for $10, but here they're asking 30. And I did look at the comps, and they sell for about $20 tops. So can't pay 10, so that's out. If that was a yard sale for $2, sure, definitely. Here's a boombox, right? They say boomboxes are really good. Again, big and heavy, guys. You got to remember that it's expensive. The ship. $7.99. Most of the time, the cassette players do not work in these, just to be aware. So you have to have a little bit of technical background to fix these. So there's so much involved. So just be aware, be careful. Just don't see, you pick up something and people are in the Goodwill for hours. I see them on their phone and trying to figure things out. And do the research ahead of time. You don't pay $40 for the cassette player. I don't care. It's generally worth about $75. Time to get done with shipping and fees, you make $10. It's not worth the risk because they can return it, and then you're in the negative, right? So those things are important to look at. Here's an old. I actually remember these years ago. These old Bearcat scanners, which is really cool. They're really not. Didn't have an antenna. Again, price was like $12.99. I think it says there. Too much money. $20 was ridiculous, right? It's probably worth about $40, $45. You got to buy the antenna. Doesn't have one. Things like that. So just be aware. So this Goodwill is sometimes fair. So just be aware. Sometimes these Goodwills are fair. The Morgan Memorial ones or different ones aren't fair. This one here is not bad. If you're looking at shoes can be a really good margin as well. These are sometimes priced a little high in this specific Goodwill. So just be aware. Always check the soles and flex the shoes. Is another good tip for you because it can be cracking. And I'm going to show you one in a minute here. So I saw these Perry sneakers, right? Perry shoes, and Perry's can be good. I think they were like $8. They were, maybe they weren't marked. But I started flexing them. I'm saying, okay, it's got a little crack here. So when it has a crack, that means it's called dry rot, basically. And when they have the dry rot or they wear out too much, you can see here, that's not a crack there. So that is going to separate and break eventually. So I wouldn't even pick those up. So just do that test. You can see the heel's pretty worn out. So just, but shoes, I've done very well with shoes in the past. So you just got to really know what you're doing, what you're looking for. And that's it. All right. So listen, stay tuned to the channel. Keep subscribing, keep following, and share the video with everybody. And I'm going to be doing more videos this year in 2023. Going to talk about Goodwill. Going to do some yard saling. Going to do some estate saling. You're going to see a little bit of everything behind the scenes. So if you want to know how to do these things, definitely follow the channel. I'll show you how to do it. eBay, Amazon, Etsy, doesn't really matter. It's CBA, that means it's $8 for those. So it's a little expensive, but whatever. All right, thanks for tuning in to J&M Sales. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, share the video, and I appreciate your time. See you at the next one.